Okay, so I just saw this case. Basically, a pedophile is allowed to walk free thanks to the Texas criminal justice system. So basically, the attorney general, they were handling this case. They were supposed to be the prosecutors of this case, right? And the perpetrator, his name was Adam Hoffman. He's a practicing law attorney, and this guy, he was sexually assaulting and raping a minor. A minor, how old do you think he is? It's 6 years old. 6 years old, right? Basically did this to him for years. A young boy. This fucking Hoffman did this to him for like 3-4 years, and he gets to walk away scot-free. He had like he was supposed to serve life in parole, but then the victim didn't want to testify, like, which makes sense because it's a very traumatizing experience having to do that at such a young age, having to face his perpetrator, right? But they the prosecution just says, you know what, hey, let's just have him serve 1 day in jail, okay? He doesn't even have to fucking be registered as a sex offender. And then the judge is like, no, okay, that's fucking bullshit. We'll do 60 days and charge him with a misdemeanor of fucking, I guess, showing illicit material or some shit. Some bullshit. When he should be facing fucking life in prison. And yet, this motherfucker gets to walk on his 29th day out of his 60-day jail sentence, scot-free. He doesn't have to register as a sex offender in Texas, this Adam Hoffman. All he has to do is he just has to get rid of his law license. And he just has to admit guilt and say, oh, you know what, I did all this, but I just get a misdemeanor charge. This is a fucking travesty. This is everything that's wrong with the American justice system. How are you gonna let child predators out back onto the streets? And he just fled to another state. He fled to Nebraska. Nebraska had him file as a sex offender. Fucking thankfully, fuck. But even they, he just gets to escape to another fucking state. And nothing is being done about it. And a child's life is destroyed as a result of this. A young boy. We all know how society looks upon, like, when a young girl is assaulted versus a young boy. And not to make that into that's a whole different conversation. But anyway, like, Ken Paxton, the attorney general, they should be fucking ashamed for how they handled this case. What a fucking mishandle by the Texas attorney general. And like, I mean, I'm not surprised. I mean, this guy's been fucking a Texas attorney for like, I believe 11 years, and says he's gonna be tough on crime. But what about this? And fuck, there's something else I was trying to fucking say. Yeah, this is just like, he's been involved in insider trading. He's been involved with the fucking with fucking Nate Paul, the guy that was arrested on wire fraud, like 4 counts of that. So I'm not really surprised at that, but I'm just that family is just going to have to, like, the victim's family, the victim himself, he's going to have to live with that. And this predator is going to keep offending children as long as they please, as long as he pleases. Because one thing we know is that if they're able to get away with their crimes, they're going to do it again. They're going to reoffend. That's just an inevitability. And yet this guy was just allowed a fucking slap on the wrist. Thanks to our fucking criminal justice system. Texas, this is what you get. This is like you voted for fucking Ken Paxton. This is what you get. This is your tough on crime bullshit. Link to the case is in the description. See ya.